the Husey himself. How are you, my good friend today, Husey? How are you doing?
Quite brilliant, and you wouldn't think I'm hunky if you could smell this room right now. I've been eating a lot of Italian food today, and I need to crack a window.
Less hunky, more funky, huh?
Oh yes. Speaking of which, I caught some of SmackDown last night.
What'd you think?
Well, I got to see up until the women's four-way match, and there's no way that Jade Cargill accidentally keeps doing moves where she's putting her arse in people's faces. She's been told to do that, and I love it. God bless it.
Yeah, was that SmackDown or was that your dream last night, Husey?
Something is being smacked. Don't worry.
Yeah, SmackDown for sure. You were smacking up or down or maybe side to side. I don't know.
Yeah, and I said, say hello, Jade, if you're watching. Yes.
Yeah. Well, guys, welcome to PWT Live Show. I'm here with Husey. He's in Ireland. There's Canadian ice hockey going on tonight, Husey. I don't know if you're into that. The Edmonton Oilers are trying to get another win, and I need to watch that as well. There's no big wrestling shows. Collision happened on Wednesday instead of this Saturday. They just added 2 hours onto the last Dynamite. So I was like, hell, we're going to do an early one. We have Husey for about like 45 minutes here, chat. So we're just going to get right into it. I told you guys before, Husey hit me up and he's like, Phil, I need to come back on the show because these sickos are, I don't know. I do a terrible Husey accent.
Allegedly.
You guys know what I'm getting at. So this is a very special and to kick off the show, a very impromptu sicko segment. So Husey, man, I got some stuff we can react to, but first, like, what did you have to say? You can see Sicko Tony Khan here looking through a window, or whoever made this. I don't know who made this GIF. I love it. But you were wanting to cut a promo. What did you need to get off your chest lately about the AEW sycophants?
Yeah, so the last time I was on, we mentioned about how when Conan's mum passed away in 2020,
right?
It was literally minutes. The YouTube was being trolled by AEW fans saying, "Oh, if you'd have spent more time with her instead of hitting on AEW, you wouldn't be in this position," and all that sort of. But as soon as we got off, it reminded me of the worst example I've ever heard. There was a guy. There was a K100 subscriber who used to go by his real name on YouTube, and he was pretty funny, and he was clearly trolling AEW fans, and he would leave these jokes about Dynamite sucked and all this stuff or whatever. And then right out of the blue, he vanished. And I thought, oh, that's weird. He used to be here like within minutes of every new upload. And he followed me on Instagram way before, and I DM'd him and I said, "Hey, what's up? I've seen you tweet and leave a message in ages. Did you get your account shut down?" And he said, "No, I had to change my account name to an alias." He said, because AEW fans, right, because he used his real name, found his social media, discovered the fact that he had what's the correct way to say this? A child with special needs. Say that, is that so?
Yeah. Did anyone offended by that? Okay, we're good.
So they trolled his comments, making fun of his son. Then they somehow discovered that his son went to a special school, and these AEW fans messaged the school saying that he was sexually his son.
Oh my God. And this is over, chat. Just reminder, this is over comments in K100's YouTube channel making fun of AEW.
Yeah, that to them was the equivalent of, okay, let's get him arrested for SA of a special needs kid, just because he thought that the Young Bucks were doing the same shit all the time. And this is why it's such a delight to... I know it sounds so dumb. Like, I don't want AEW to shut down, but I love to see AEW fans having a tough time. They're fucking scumbags.
Yeah, I mean, that is absolutely fucked, man. Yeah, it's just been getting, I've been saying it on my show too recently, like it's been getting deep and dark out there for some of them. Like they're getting so desperate now, and then there's like this side culture on X is spurning off of it, where all of these like people who were once friends, like a bunch of them used to be friends, but now they're all like doxing each other over wrestling opinions. It's not really over wrestling and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's actually the fact they're all mentally ill. You know what I'm getting at, Husey?
No, it's so ridiculous, and it just shows you how, like, I've seen people online, like if you're not white and you happen to have a disagreement with an account that's called Elbow Drop King,
Yeah.
then you're going to get racist abuse suddenly from 7 different accounts that have been set up within the last
Yeah.
24 hours. I think that, and we get a great email in the K100 this week about the rise in the women hating within the fans.
Yeah.
Like,
Because they're angry dudes who don't get laid and shit. That's what it is. Like it used to be a joke, but now it's for real.
yeah, I remember when what's her name, Maxine Dupree. When she revealed on social media that her boyfriend or fiance or whatever was a black guy.
Yeah, he's that dude on LFG. For those of you who don't know, I forget his name now, but yeah, he was on that reality show WWLFG.
Yeah, I think his name is Lucky. And I remember, like, it was almost overnight when you see her social media, how she was getting, you fucking, you know what, lover, you're a piece of shit. Why don't you just move to the hood and all this stuff? It's like, because she married a big fucking muscular guy. Hey,
Yeah,
so you're telling me that if tomorrow, if Bianca Belair called me and said, hey, do you want to move in together? I'm going to go, I don't know. See, people on Instagram might get annoyed instead of getting her by the arse and going in the polite way, you know.
Oh man, no, you're absolutely right, dude. And yeah, it's been pretty weird out there lately, and I'm glad you bring that story. I've seen those comments though where people talk shit about like Conan and his kidney dialysis. I'm not even sure exactly the ins and outs, but I know he's had like health issues and stuff, right? And I've seen even comments going at him. We got a new one, Husey. Ready? This is from the Worlds Collide show. Conan! I love
Can I just say something, Corey? It's like, well, yes, Conan, you're on commentary.
I love how he kept healing on Graves though too, where he'd be like putting over the event, and he's like, but you'd be like a thief too, man. And then Graves is like, you just met me. Still, yeah. I know you owns.
Literally, the first time I ever met Conan, spoke to him, he called me a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And it's like that was the first time he'd ever spoke ever. He goes, listen, motherfucker, I just want to say that the stuff is good. And you're like, what? Yeah.
Oh, man. It's good shit. Well, Husey, I got some more examples of some sickos here, man. Isla Dawn posted just some fake accounts. So someone's pretending to be her. You guys see this more and more. It's always happened, but there's like more and more now than ever scams going on where people are pretending to be wrestlers, fake wrestler accounts. Hey, we covered one where Jacob Fatu hit someone up and was like, hey man, can I borrow $500? I need to pull one off on Solo. I need to get Solo back for SmackDown. And like, this dude is dead serious trying to fucking rob someone. So yeah, here's a fake Isla Dawn trying to sell merchandise and the real Isla Dawn. And again, this would be, Isla Dawn is a good one to try and, well, I wouldn't do this, but I'm just saying if you're a skeevy little fuck, this might be a good one to try and parody because she won't blue check and she also has like deleted and then brought her social media back. So if someone spoofed it, I mean, it'd be easy to trick people, you know?
But this is the problem, is that the fans have gotten so unbelievably marky and dumb, and they're getting worse. Where I always say that incels are the new COVID, and there is no vaccine for incel. and nothing is learned from it. Like, we're seeing the way people talk about, well, what's the fucking Roxanne Perez?
Yeah. Oh, right. So I have an update on that, actually. Good transition. So what are your thoughts on that? Because something scary happened last night again. For those of you who don't know, someone made a at is Roxanne dead yet handle or whatever in Minecraft, guys, or whatever, right? But for real. And he's just posting all this stalkerish shit. And then last night, a picture from outside a window and Roxanne doing something in a kitchen was posted. And from that account, that's still not banned. And the guy said, "Home alone tonight," and tagged her in it. And then she put this out saying, "This is not me in the photo. I'm safe. Thank you." Husey, what are your thoughts on that?
But see, this is like, I'm going to get woke here, but without going into too much detail, because I know we're live on YouTube. But if you've heard about all the riots that have been going on over here,
sure, in Ireland,
yeah, we're living in these crazy times where people just hate women.
Yep.
And like, I honestly think that we're going to hear about some type of an attack on a woman in wrestling before the end of the year. Like, there are people out there who legitimately hate Britt Baker, who they've never met.
Yep.
You know, and they go, "Oh, she ruined Adam Cole's career." It's like, so
yeah,
like how does that? Did she do anything to your career?
Yeah, and like I know it's great. And then there's other people who spread crazy rumors about her, who jumped on podcasts and spread like crazy rumors about her.
Yeah,
and I mean, I'm not going to name names. You can if you want, but it's like, you know who I'm
Billy
talking
Body.
about. Sure, and others. Yeah, I mean, there's other folks out there. Brad Shepard and shit. They floated crazy rumors out there about her, and then everyone ran with them. And then even Body, after a while, was like, I seen them in a hotel together. I really don't think that they're like that. Like, even he had to fucking bring it back. And then you got Ibu and all these guys running with it. Anyways.
Yeah, but that being said, if she did cheat on Adam Cole, can you blame her? Like, he's not exactly fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like, he's a weedy, skinny little man. Like yeah, it probably did happen with somebody else, but anywho, yeah. But the thing about this, like, the Roxanne Perez stuff is mental. Like, this guy is clearly a loser. But this is what happens whenever a woman wrestler confirms that she's dating a guy on social media, and and shockingly, it's like a younger, handsome, in shape guy who's like tall and got a decent job. Instead of, oh no, why didn't Roxanne Perez and Liv Morgan and Jade Cargill all date some big fat fucking nerd who's in his mid 40s, still lives at home, is bald, has no job, lives off pocket money, stays up playing fucking, I don't know, with his cock all night watching DVDs. So, no, or maybe they'll go out with a normal person. Oh, fuck her, they're all hers, they're all sluts. It's like no, you're the problem, not them.
Yes.
And do you know how bad it's got that I'm now becoming a feminist? I was the most sexist person in the world up until about 5 days ago, and now I'm woke.
But you're right though, man. Like, you're really onto something. And for instance, like, I come on the show and I tell people, I'm like, man, don't simp, like, don't fucking be out there, if these wrestlers are like, you guys are fucking creeps, buy my OnlyFans, like, don't do it, man. Don't succumb to it. Be strong.
Yeah.
I promote that, but at the same time, I agree fully with what you're saying. There's these people who take it to like a what do they call it, the manosphere and all this shit, which is fine. I mean, I'm sure there's some good messaging in there. I mean, there's good messaging on this show, and I'm a dumb fuck, right? I just make jokes about pro wrestling. I'm sure you can extrapolate some positive from this, but all I'm saying is that like there's people who take it to an extreme, and you're right. There is a big just this whole like fuck women thing. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Husey. I'm right there with you. And I wouldn't be shocked, like, after Sonya Deville, unfortunately, we can't sit there and pretend like these people won't take it to the next level. We can't pretend this Roxanne account won't take it to that level, Husey, after Sonya Deville. So it's worrisome.
This is the thing. The whole fact that Sonya Deville is still alive is based on the fact that she's a light sleeper and heard someone in the house.
Exactly. That's all it is, dude. It's that she was like, wait, is someone in my house? And her fucking instinct was right, dude. Think about how many times you think that in like a week, you know? Sometimes when you're up at night editing and you hear a noise, you're like, well, what the fuck was that? You go look. It's just because she was asleep. She could have been murdered right then. Like craziness.
Yeah, and apparently what the guy said about Sonya Deville, I'll not say the word because we're on YouTube, that he was going to R and keep her, was his quote. That was his plan. God. And what's the blonde whore that was in the house with her that night? Mandy.
Mandy Rose or Liv Morgan, yeah. One of the two.
Mandy Pussy Fister or something like that.
Oh my god!
But this is the thing that I hate to explain.
Yeah, let's for sure watch our words for YouTube, huh? Let's go.
But I think this is the problem that these fans need to understand is it's a business. Wrestlers will do everything they can do to make as much money from you as possible. Right. If they set up an OnlyFans, it's because they know you're going to pay for it, and they will make thousands from you. They'll know you'll buy their t-shirts or their subscribe to fucking Instagram or whatever it is it's called. They just want your money. They're not your friend. And that's one of the complaints that I have about Keep Them 100 with their Patreon fans. They email in the show like it's a text conversation. What's your favorite type of chocolate? It's like you shouldn't give a fuck. If that's interesting to you, something went wrong in your life. Incel.
Yeah, I mean, and again, I try and email back or respond back to as many people as I can when I can. But yeah, sometimes even I'll open my DMs and it's like, God damn, you know, there's a lot of people reaching out with shit. You have to be selective sometimes. So I can't even imagine, how that goes. And of course, like you want to have that relationship there, but when you're at the scale, people got to understand when you're at the scale of like a Conan, you know, he's getting like fucking so many messages. There's no way he could keep up with them, you know, and YouTube comments. That's what Husey's for, right? He's over there.
I always say to people that the best way to really contact someone is via YouTube. Because, like for me, that's because it helps us in the long run, and it's free for the fan, and it helps us. Like there's a Discord made for Keep Them 100, and then I'm like, why? Like, why would you have all these people bringing their text conversations elsewhere?
Get in our PWT Discord. Get in the PWT Discord, by the
way. Or get in the comment section.
Yeah.
And have all these hundreds of people talking in a monetized video.
Yeah.
It's just like the getting back to the woman stuff. It's getting intense. Like you're seeing that. I seen a guy say that. Well, of course, I'm not saying the word that. What was it? Maxine Dupree apparently has said that when she leaves, probably she's going to start like a fashion label brand or a makeup brand.
Yeah.
And because she said that, instead of saying, "Oh, I'm going to wrestle right into my late 50s and I'm going to take bumps off ladders on house shows and shit like that," apparently they said she needs to be gang and then filmed it and put on camera.
Who said this? Like a bunch of wackos?
Yeah, apparently she gets trolled all the time with this type of shit. Like pro wrestling fan can be really funny, but there's too many of them that are fucking insane.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. That's insane. See, there's wackos too. That's why I retitled the segment. It is the Sicko segment, but the folder's called Sickos and Wackos now because I'm like, dude, some of these WWE fans, like I have I start saying, hey, this Seth Rollins faction is fucked, and people go nuts. Or I say like, hey, the fucking women's division's fucked. People go nuts. Wackos have been going nuts lately too, and you're starting to see it. Or like anybody who leaves WWE now, and then they drop like a vignette. Like I saw Gigi Dolan dropped her vignette of like, oh, I'm gonna be a free agent soon, and I lost myself, but I've refound I'm Priscilla Kelly or whatever. And then people are under the comments like, oh, now you're all just failed actors now. I love how you guys leave WWE and you think you can blah blah blah. And it's just like, man, you guys really like now you're becoming the sickos. Don't do that. You know?
Yeah, but that's the thing. I do think that the AEW fan base is worse, but
They
there's
are
too many people
overall.
act like, oh, then WWE means you're cool. It's like, no, I will say that WWE in the world of wrestling marks, the level-headed ones like WWE, but that doesn't mean that everybody who likes WWE is like a totally cool guy. I'm wearing a Corey Feldman shirt, by the way.
Nice. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, totally cool guy. Corey's Angels. Is he still doing that?
Oh my god, I don't think he could do Corey's angles these days. He's unsuccessful.
Oh shit, man, that's amazing. Okay, so I'm curious what you think about this. Speaking of sickos, if you remember when Nick Gage had that death match with Jericho and he pizza cuttered him at the same time as a Domino's commercial was playing, picture in picture, and apparently Domino's was like, what the fuck? So this dude is like, Papa John's officially became the replacement pizza place for Domino during AEW's ad time. Like, as a fan, why do you give a fuck about that?
Yeah, like it's exactly. It's like, so your brag is that yeah, like, so now there's pizza wars going on.
That's what I mean, dude. Where's Luigi Primo? Get that fucking guy who flips pizzas on the indies in here.
Yeah, well, where's all those Domino drones? We're Papa John guys for life.
Well, you know what? You know what? Actually, Pizza Hut's taking over is the second, the challenger brand. They're the Harvey Weinstein of pizza, Husey.
Domino's isn't even real pizza. It's staged American style, okay?